Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. I got a bunch of things recently. I'm going to talk about some toys that I got from BigBadToyStore and Hasbro Pulse. Got some cards graded over at CGC, their card grading company that they just launched. And then I got some PS3 games, because of course I did. First thing from BigBadToyStore, I got the Colossus Age of Apocalypse Colossus series. I got them hanging up on the wall. I wasn't thinking far enough ahead to pull them down, and it's really it's a pain to pull them down, so I'm not going to. But I got the Age of Apocalypse line. He will go up there with my Sasquatch and my Juggernaut. I like the Build-A-Figure thing. It's kind of cool. I actually will open up the toys to pull apart the Build-A-Figure figures, or I will just buy the figures separate. I think they're kind of cool. And honestly, because of space issues, I am not likely going to get back into buying more statues, mainly because the statues these days are incredibly expensive. I'm not going to spend $5, $6, $7, $8, $10,000 on a statue. Not happening. I thought about it for a while, but I couldn't justify it with all the other things that I want to collect. One statue or a whole bunch of games, heck, a collection of games, or more toys, or more DL the above. Maybe put another TV in my collection room. I don't know. Maybe more lightsabers. I look at that and go, hey, you know what? I'm not going to buy another statue, so I will buy other things. And the other things are, of course, the toys. And yeah, here's Colossal. Looks really good. I guess people get into grading the paint jobs and quality and all that. This is coming out of a factory, being mass produced. I'm just happy that it looks like the guy. Great sculpt. Whoever sculpted it, well done. Other thing I got from BigBadToyStore is I started going after the Bandai series for Warhammer 40k. I have been a 40k nut for a while. I love this stuff. I think it's a lot of fun. Haven't played in years because it's hard to find a good group of people to play the game with. Some people get way too heated about it. But this one I also got from BigBadToyStore. Bandai wraps their stuff ridiculously well. This came in, what is like a rice paper in a box. And then, of course, BigBadToyStore, being BigBadToyStore, also wrapped it in bubble wrap. So it's a box wrapped in paper in a box in bubble wrap in a box. So again, BigBadToyStore, ridiculous with how they package stuff. I need to do a video on packaging, because they are hands down by far the best, in my opinion. So here's this guy. Will I open him? Of course not. Why would I? Because he has this really cool box. Maybe I'll open him. I don't know. We'll figure it out. I know you can. If you're interested in what these look like outside of the box, there's a whole bunch of YouTube videos on people who are doing opening videos on these things. I don't know. I think it'll look good displayed like this. Plus my display case for my figures. I mainly have it set up for G.I. Joe figures that I get graded or buy graded. So yeah, I'll look at that one later. From Hasbro Pulse, I also got the Shattered Glass Starscream. So I have Starscream, and then Megatron, and then, forgot the other guy. I think Mirage. So I have this one. This one's pretty cool. Shattered Glass, for those of you who do not know, it's essentially what if, the good guys with bad guys and bad guys with the good guys. So you have, an Autobot Starscream, and then a Decepticon, Optimus Prime. Decent price, I guess, $30+. There's a Jetfire that I'm kicking myself for not buying, but I wanted to spend my money on other things. It was $100, and I'm like, that looks cool. I want to buy something else. And then I waited, hemmed and hawed, and didn't buy it, and now I'm wishing that I did, but whatever, life goes on. Shattered Glass Starscream. Next up is Galvatron in the brown box. These are, I don't understand the brown box thing. I think it's because I want people to open it, maybe, to see the figure. But this is the War for Sabretooth Galvatron. Fun. I got a couple of these brown box ones. Over here I got Deep Cover and Art Fire. Yeah. I got a couple others. My Transformers collection is growing. If you want to see a Star Wars collection, my brother in Florida has an insane Star Wars collection. Mainly sideshow toys. What do you call it? They have all their premium format statues and mythos statues, and then he has a bunch of the what was it called? Gentle Giant busts and all that. Yeah, huge into that stuff. Got a couple PlayStation 3 games. Got 5 of them. Got Sly Sealed. I bought this and Lollipop Chainsaw from the same seller. I like the case that they came in. They came with the case. He was very upfront about this not being a great copy. It's not a great copy for a sealed copy. It has some imperfections, like something got rubbed against it or whatever it is. But here is Sly Cooper. One of these days I'll play the game, but not that one. I'll get an open one. And then here's a Lollipop Chainsaw, sealed. This one's good quality, not a loose disc. Happy with it. Did I overpay? I don't know. I paid about $100. Yeah, maybe more than what I should have, but I wasn't at a convention or anything like that. I'm hoping to go to the Portland Retro Convention this year. So I got this one. Then I got Fist in the Northstar. This one, pretty. I mean, the art is all rippled. Hint, don't buy new or used games that are shipped during the wintertime because of the moisture. I think that's what happened here. Moisture got into it because the same thing happened to my other copy of Lollipop Chainsaw. I got an open copy as well as a sealed copy, and this one also came rippled. These people were, they just put them in the shipper, what do you call it? The shipper bubble wrap envelopes. But I could probably straighten it out later on if I really wanted to, but I don't know. Maybe I won't. Not too concerned about it too much. Of course, you get annoyed when something like that happens, but the game works. That's what I cared about. And then I got J-Stars Versus, which I plan on playing with my kids because my daughters all love anime. So do I. We have a pretty big collection of anime, and I keep growing it. And this right here has a lot of really cool anime characters. One of their favorites is Assassination Classroom, which is this guy up here. That looks like a big ball. There you go. Yeah, anyway. Got that one. Then also got a bunch of stuff graded at CGC. So I joined CGC. CGC is just another grading company that's been around the longest. They also work with Heritage Auctions, just like any other grading company out there. They started doing cards. They're going to get into video games, which I'm very interested in. I also sent them some comic books. So I sent a lot of stuff in for grading. The cards came back pretty quickly. Happy about that. Sent in 3 of my daughter's cards and then 1 of mine to give it a try. Okay, so I got daughters wearing Pokemon at one point. So this Primal Groudon, 4.5. All right, so this is a 4.5. And then she also had a Blastoise that she wanted me to grade, so we got that. And then after that, she has this Crucible Worlds, whatever set that was supposed to be from. Kaladesh Inventions. Okay, that's the foil. Now, we opened this, when she opened up her pack of this, we put it in a top loader right away because she's like, oh, cool. And I thought it was neat also. Whenever I see something that's rare and a foil card, I put it in a top loader whenever I buy my Magic cards. Everything goes in the top loader. That I think is kind of cool. So this is pack fresh, put it in a top loader right away, never played, all the above. It's an 8.5. So the scale goes from 0 or 0.5 all the way up to 10. So this is like, pack fresh is not a 10. What the heck is a 10? Because she got this one. I got this one when I was buying some boxes of Magic. And same thing. So both of these were just pack fresh. Well, actually, this didn't come in a pack. This comes in its own little sleeve inside of the booster box. But essentially, we did the same thing. We opened these up. This went in a top loader right away. Of course, she got this one before I got this one. This one went in a top loader right away. This one gets a 9.0. This one gets an 8.5. It comes in these pretty cool boxes right here. I mean, but they can fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But I'll probably only want to put 10 because I don't like it when it goes all the way to the edge. It is thick cardboard, and it came registered mail, insured, and all that other stuff. So when I send in all my other cards that I want to get graded, I will probably do that. I sent in some comic books to CGC. I sent in some games to WATA. Yes, I'm a hypocrite. I know in my PS3 video I said I wouldn't send it into WATA in my description. AFA, VGA, Action Figure Authority, and Video Game Authority, and a few other things. So they're a collectible grading company. I sent in some toys to AFA about a year ago, still waiting on them. I know they have them. It's just, they don't have a lot of communication. CGC, they get it, they let you know, they start grading it, I mean, it's like right across. I mean, they got their stuff together. WATA, I sent this stuff into WATA, same thing. They let me know that they got them, it's unpacked, we know it's logged, we have your stuff, let you know what happens afterwards. I want to go through the experience of WATA. I know there's a lot of emotions around that company right now. I did watch the videos, I do know about the scandal and all that. Not that I am ignoring it to the point of who cares, but I wanted to get the experience of seeing what it was like to get the games graded. Will I get them regraded? Really all depends on what I think about CGC's video game grading service. I want to get some of my PS3 games graded. I know VGA does that, but I'm not going to deal with VGA right now because they're associated with AFA, and I just don't think they have the best customer service. I have some issues with that. So far, my experience with WATA has not been bad. And so, we'll see. I mean, are they going to grade the games, yes or no? Yes, they will. Regarding what they do to the market and all that other stuff, we can debate that for hours on end. Me personally, being a person who works in finance, markets go up and down, left and right. I don't think anybody out there, can you say markets are inflated? Yeah, sure, markets are inflated. But me as a buyer, I'm not going to buy something that I don't think is worth the price. So, yeah, all the PS3 games that I bought, sure, I agreed to buy. I agreed to buy them at the prices that the sellers wanted, and the sellers were happy with the price that they got. I hope. I was happy with the price that I got as a buyer. We'll see what happens, because a lot of that stuff, you're looking at different investors, different people who are diversifying their portfolios by going into collectibles. You have websites out there that allow you to buy fractional shares, of collectibles. Like you can buy a fractional share of a Michael Jordan rookie card if you wanted to. That's PSA graded. All right, so PSA, AFA, all those grading companies, they work with and around the auction houses regardless. As for the independent collector, I can't keep up with a group of investors that are millionaires trying to buy and sell stuff. I can keep up with just what I can afford. And there's other collectors on YouTube and on in the void of the web that can do a lot more than I can. Cool, good for them. I enjoy this. I think there's other collectors out there that enjoy this. I like to collect. I won't spend my money on something that I don't want to. Regarding the market and getting stuff graded and all that, now we all have our own opinions on it. To me, I will wait and see what I get back. Am I going to sell the stuff I got graded? No. I'm just doing the grading as a way of preserving it. Also, being that I work in finance and understand estate management and everything else. Somebody left a comment about estates, and when you have so much collectibles, it's horrible for estates. Yeah, it can be. That's why I want to get things graded so you can get it insured, because when you have it insured and graded, you have a way of going back to that company and saying, no, this was a XYZ number. This is what it was graded at. This is what the market is for it. You know, it's going to help with that from an insurance point of view and also from an estate planning point of view. So my high-end collectibles, I will likely all get graded with the exception of my statues, because that would just be ridiculous to get a statue graded. And then we'll see what happens. Anyways, I'll let you all know what I get in February, and if I have anything good. Actually, I have a few things coming up, so I'll do another video. But I hope to do these monthly. Take care. Thanks for watching.